second half we will have our workshop on कर्म. बहुत टाइम से सब लोग चक्कर लोग भी कह रहे थे कि मैम हैव अ वर्कशॉप ऑन कर्म, तो आज हम उस पर डिस्कशन करेंगे. तो पहले we'll talk about something very interesting because this is the month of श्रावण. ये हमारे महादेव का महीना है and इस समय nothing can be better than remembering what things are very dear to him. So out of all the items which are very dear to Lord Shiva, one is Parvat. What are the other items which Shiva really loves? One is Rudraksh. At the same time, he is the one who loves bel fruit, bel phal, bel patta, and everything has got a significance. Maybe one day we can have a workshop on all the items that Shiva loves and what is the meaning of it. Why does he love those items and what do they signify in our life? Now to talk about Parvat, we all know mercury, right? It is a liquid metal. It is the only metal which is liquid at normal temperature. In its liquid state, it is very poisonous, right? It's very poisonous. If you just keep liquid metal, even the vapors can, enter your lungs and cause a lot of diseases. There were times where, people used to use mercury in dental fillings. But sometimes it used to come off and lead to a lot of poisoning and people used to suffer lifelong. So that is why mercury was banned in many medicines and fillings, etc. But see, our ancient Ayurveda has discovered that mercury, if processed in a certain way, becomes Amrit. They have discovered that mercury can be a very, very powerful medicine also. And not only medicine, it's a very powerful spiritual item also. So this we are going to talk about in this workshop. Now, mercury, which is in a liquid state, it is very poisonous. You can think like this, that in the start of human evolution, a jiva is very poisonous, right? You see a person who is very raw. He is ready to kill anybody. He is ready to do any kind of bad deeds. He is so poisonous. But when he goes through the challenges of life, it is like, he's churned. When he's churned through so many problems in life, he becomes pure and more pure. And every time he becomes more pure, his brilliance increases. And after a lot of churning, after many words of churning, he suddenly realizes, oh, Shivoham, I am Shiva. So this is the journey of Parvat becoming Shivling. That from a very toxic state, you can become so purified that you realize that you are a Shivling itself. You are a Shiva Swarup itself. So, we'll just look at this PPT about Parvat. First, we'll see that what ancient texts talk about. Because we all know that ancient texts will always tell the truth. So, let us see what they talk about mercury. So, first is the text Ras Martand says about the Shivling. It says that 1,000,000 times more fruitful is worshipping a Parvat Shivling than worshipping 1,000 Shivling. Just looking at a Parvat Shivling neutralizes the effect of sin of killing 1,000 Brahmins and cows. Touching a Parvat Shivling without doubt makes one free of all problems and quickens one's spiritual progress. These are the words of none other than Lord Shiva. So Parvat Shivling is so powerful that you know that how do we worship a Shivling? By doing Abhishek. As you do Abhishek on a Parvat Shivling, you come closer and closer to your soul. This is the meaning of this verse. Then there is another text which says, a person who worships a Parvat Shivling just once in his life surely gains dharma, artha, kam and moksha. By daily worshipping the Parvat Shivling, a person, even while enjoying all the worldly comforts, gets free of the mire of the world, and when the right time comes, he attains total realization. The spiritual benefit and merit that one receives by performing 100 Ashwamedh Yajna and by gifting 10 million cows, by giving tons of gold in charity, and by performing the pilgrimage of all the 4 divine seeds is got easily just by acquiring the glimpse of a Maharashi. See, one thing we have to take everything with a pinch of salt, because all our ancient texts, they extol the virtues by saying like a poetry. See, when you say things like a poetry, you are allowed exaggeration. So, but this is what they say. What they mean is, if you want to attain spirituality, right? Why do we visit all these different tirath? Is basically to become spiritual. If you want to attain spirituality, the best way is Bharat Shiva. Worshipping it or doing darshan of it, this is what we are trying to say. Then another text, Samhita, says, longevity, good health, prosperity and all desired achievements can be had through the worship of Bharat Shiva. There are so many verses and so many texts. There is a very famous text, Bharat Samhita, which talks about how to prepare Bharat and what are the benefits of Bharat. Now, the medical qualities of every metal are actually its innate qualities. And this verse says that copper has 32, iron has 64, silver has 80, gold has 100, and diamond and mica have 1000, and mercury has 100 million qualities. This is the comparison of all different metals when you wear them on body. As per Rudra Samhita, the great sadhak Ravan, who was also an adept in this science, he was called a Ras Siddha Yogi. He not only acquired amazing powers through this science, but he also converted Lanka into a city of gold because of this science. Even the demon king Banasur was able to fulfill his wish by performing the divine worship of such a Bharat Shiva. Like, it has got such ancient references. Now, how do you prepare it? First, I would like to say at Rudra Center, we have been preparing our own Bharat since the last 60 years. I was trained by none other than Pandit Dinanath Ji. You know, he is a very big Siddha in Jaipur, and because he was growing old and he used to supply us Bharat Shivling, so then he transferred the science to me. I stayed with him in an ashram in Pushkar for a week and he taught me this science. So we prepare our own Bharat in Rudra Center, and I will be showing you a video of how we prepare. Okay? So basically, what happens is this, that it is prepared through several secret rituals, and there are very many samskar processes which are passed down from generation of Vaidya and Siddhas. According to the scriptures, Bharat is an element which can remain mixed with other elements without actually losing its own identity. That is the beauty of Bharat. It will mix with other elements. It is one element which can dissolve all the elements. One of the first persons who studied Bharat was Nagarjuna. Back in 78 AD. He studied Bharat and he found that this was a very unique metal which could dissolve almost all the metals. Today, if you keep Bharat and you just keep a silver wire, after some time it will become brittle and it will dissolve. You put any other metal in it, it will totally dissolve. We all know that if you touch a gold ring with Bharat, what will happen? It will become white. Are you aware about it? So basically Bharat has got this capacity, but the unique part is after mixing with different metals also, Bharat doesn't lose its identity. Okay? So basically, lot of processes are done which are Swedan, Mardan, Murchan, Utthapan and Patan. With these processes, it is cleansed of all the poisonous properties, and such a cleansed and purified Bharat becomes an equivalent of elixir. Once the Bharat becomes purified, right, and once you make it solid, it becomes like an elixir, like an amrit. It can cure many diseases. So what are the benefits of Bharat? It is beneficial for health in many ways. The great Guru and Yogi Govind Padacharya, the Guru of Adi Shankaracharya, has compared such purified mercury with the soul. Parad is called the semen of Lord Shiva. So he has compared it with the soul. According to him, Parad is the only source of totality in life. It is a soul medicine for acquiring a completely healthy physique and extremely long life. It protects from enemies and removes all fears. It gives Chitta Shuddhi and does its best for sadhana. In the level of chakras, I would like to say, Parad works on the crown chakra. Here your Chitta resides. What is Chitta? Your entire consciousness, your thoughts. And when you wear Parad on the body, it cleanses your thoughts. And you know that because of the rittis that are formed in the Chitta, you have different diseases in life. You have different fears in life. And imagine if such fears only are cleansed by wearing Parad, naturally your body will become healthy. At the same time, Parad is an aid in meditation. We are supplying Parad to many people all over the world, especially in the West. They really love our mercury and they use it mainly for meditation and sadhana. So there is one more verse. The offering, worshipping, contemplating, holding and consuming of Parad is capable of redeeming a person of the most sordid sins. The past karmas of various lives can surely be obliterated through its. So this is the technical information about Parad. So I would like to show you a small video of how we prepare the Parad in our place. So basically, Parad is combined with sulfur. In our Ayurveda, they call Parad as Shiv and sulfur as Shakti. It's a combination of both of them which is done, and in the presence of a lot of herbs. We mix neem, turmeric, lemon and we boil them together, and after that what we do, we are going to show in the video.
My name is Rajiv Krishna Datha. On behalf of Rudra Center, Rudraksha Ratna, today we are giving information to the devotees of Lord Shiva that how that Parad is solidified. In this process, we use several herbs. Here, these are 108 herbs which we would be using to purify the Parad. The Ayurveda science regard Parad as the seed of Lord Shiva. Vedic scriptures like Puranas and Tantras, they regard Parad Shivling as a Ras Shivling. This is a very secret process which normally people are not aware of. So Rudra Center is taking a lead in informing the devotees of Lord Shiva that how actually the Parad is solidified and how it could be very effectively used as a medicine, and it has got lot of energy. It has got which can balance the chakras. It is very good for blood pressure. It is good for, it has got a very huge therapeutic uses, and today lot of devotees are getting immense benefit using the Parad items for their worship, also for their care. So before we commence the entire process, मैं श्री पंकज पंडित जी को निवेदन करूंगा कि वो हमारे शुभ आरंभ इसको करने के लिए हमें हेल्प करें. I am also introducing my two colleagues, Mahesh and Divakar, who would be helping me in making the Ras Mercury Ras Parad.
Om Hari Om Satinendro Rudasravaha Satinah Bhuga Visavedaha Satinastarikyo हरिष्यनेवे स्वस्तिनो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ कस्तूरीतिलकं ललाटमण्डले वक्षस्थले कौस्तुभं नासाग्रे वरमौक्तिकं करतले वेणुकरे कङ्कणं सर्वाङ्गे हरिचन्दनं सुललितं कण्ठे च मुक्तावली गोपस्त्रीपरिवेष्टितो विजयते गोपालचूडामणिः बलध्यानं ॐ मृत्युञ्जय महादेव त्राहि मां शरणोगतं जन्ममृत्युजराव्याधि पीडितं कर्मबन्धनये ॐ तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्रः प्रचोदयात्। भगवतीशास्त्रानुष्ठानान् समर्पयामि।
Now we start the process of making the solidified mercury, what we call as spark. Now in this we have taken some which are all natural powder, natural item which we have made ourselves. We will be using this. This is a parat which we have taken. It is around 300 ml of parat, and these are the various herbs which we would be using for cleansing of parat. Adding now we will be adding the pure parat. Parat is very helpful in curbing many diseases like bronchial asthma, high blood pressure, and it also is very useful and it grants bestow power to conceive. Parat products are born to attain name recognition and very high learning, self-realization, and it also is instrumental in very nice concentration or a focus which we can do on any of the parat items. This entire science is also called as Ras Chintamani. Ras Chintamani is, in Ras Chintamani it is mentioned that merely touching the parat we can derive all the reward of Lord Shiva, and we can change our life to a very positive note. There is a 8 stage of purification which is required for the parat as per Parat Samhita. Shivalinga, the extract from this Shivling gives 24 ras and 5 tattva, which remove almost all diseases from the body. Parat Samhita is also the parat gives instant luck, wealth, good position, name and fame, and the parat Shivlingas are considered as one of the most and the purest forms of Shivlinga available for the mankind. Worshipping parat also takes the devotee to the spiritual path. At the same time, it gives lot of emotional support and bestow the devotee with good health. Now we are cleaning the parat, and we will show you how the parat is made. See, now we have almost made the parat, and now we will do on this various samskar. See how beautifully it has come, and the entire poison of the parat has been removed, and now we will add all the herbs which are here so that we can make it more pure. Now in this we are putting all these herbs This is Mehendi Patta. Follow it. This is Bel Patta. Now we will purify them, and we are adding them in this way so that the entire effect of herb goes and transferred to the part. This is Kangi. This is Bai Badang. Similarly, we have Gulab Patti. This is Phool Kusum. This is Asgar Ghas. This is Behra Sabut. This is Abir Pissa. It is a very rare herb. This is Indrajav Mitha. This is Netra Bala. Like this, we will add all the herbs to make the paras. These herbs will clean the paras, will cleanse the paras, and they will put their own quality in the paras so that this paras becomes very, very hygienic, pure of any poison, and it becomes a very good Ayurveda medicine. Like this, we are adding in this all the paras items, and these all are very essential to make a Siddh paras. In this, every item is very essential to make Siddh paras. So we are adding in this. We have Majid, we have Sitavar Safed, we have Suwa Supari, the very good item. We are using Kauri also, Kauri that is the shell, so that the entire thing is. In this we are adding, उसका नाम दिखाऊंगा आपको और मैं ऐसे कुछ. This is Hina seed. This is Phool Mukhan. These are all we are adding. Asgan. This is Asgan, the very rare herb. Asgan, we are adding right now. This is Kateli Panchang. This is Ral Hata Special. Very good. This is Borak Bundi. This herb is Kapoor Kanchari. This herb is Google. Bal Beach. This is Kapoor Kachari Asli. Rupari Puja. This is Chirmati Lat. Mulethi. This is a mulethi which is also a medicine for cough. This is Khavara Dana. This is Sugandh Mantri. This is Sitavar, very rare herb. And you see these all things are being mixed. This is Gond Kundru, very rare herb found in Himalayas. This is Devdar chip. This is a wood, but this is from Madhya Pradesh. This is Agar, also a rare from South India. This is Baochi, again from South India. Okay, so this is beach Shivangi, very rare herb from Himalayas. This is Nar Kachur, again from Madhya Pradesh. This is beach Kanchan from South India. This is Babuna. This happens in Maharashtra and Gujarat. Gulenar, this is also abundantly available. So now we see our paras like this, and now we clean it and further we will churn it so that it becomes a solidified item. So see that how beautiful is this solidified paras. This is a die of Shivling. This is the middle part and this is a top part of Shivling. So now we will put this entire paras on to the die and we make a paras Shivling in front of it. Now it is totally purified paras. There is nothing which is poisonous in this right now. Now the entire paras has been collected in this cloth and we have squeezed it so that all the liquid, water and other herbs, if at all there is some residue, it comes out. And now we get the pure paras which comes in this form. This is a beautiful pure paras which has come out. Now we will put this in a die and we will make a beautiful Shivling. Beautiful. We are forcing the paras inside the die so that it takes the shape of the Shivling. गुटिका की die निकालो. Now we have filled the entire paras inside the die and now we are covering it up and then we will strike hard so that it takes the shape of the Shivling. Now there is a Shivling inside. We will take out in a professional, in a nice way so that the Shivling is not damaged. See, this is a Shivlinga and now we are taking it out. This is a Shivlinga which we have made. See how beautiful it has come. It has taken the shape of the die and now this is a Shivlinga which is a pure form. Siddha Shivlinga we have got. Now for the left I would like to show to the viewers that now this is a slight paras. Now whatever once we take around this will attract all the excess paras which has actually gone inside. Now this is a leftover paras which we have. Now we are making a gutika from paras gutika from this part. See how we have filled the entire hole, and now we are putting on the other part. See, we have filled the paras in these two holes, and now we will put it inside and the paras gutika will be formed. Very slowly we will take out. Now see how beautiful is the paras gutika. This is the other paras gutika which has come. Now we have a natural hole which we have made inside this, which is there, and on this gutika also we have a hole which will be used for tying it or wearing it or putting some thread inside. ये भी करना है। जल्दी से करो फिर हम समापन करेंगे। हाँ, like to show you that these are the three items which we have just made in front of you. This is a beautiful Shivlinga, Paras Shivlinga, which is Siddha Paras because it has been treated with 108 natural herbs. This is a very beautiful round ball of Paras, and this is a gutika which we can wear on our as a bracelet or we can wear as a pendant. This one more small ball we have made for the left out paras, which can also be used for any of the purpose for which the paras has been designed. So devotees, I thank you very much for being with me and for understanding the process. In this is the purest form of paras. It is 100% pure paras which is solidified, and it will have very distinct advantages if we use them in a correct and a proper way. All this Shivlinga or a gutika which we have made, this is made under the guidance of Neeta ji. She knows the entire process. She is the one who has discovered this process, and now we are making this, and with this entire Siddha Paras, thousands of devotees have been benefited. I want to thank Divakar who has helped me in this, and I want to thank Mahesh also for helping me in making this beautiful paras. Thank you very much. Om Namah Shivaya. Now, once we will do some finishing operation, then this paras will take the shape of this paras. So once we do this operation, it will be like this. The same Shivlinga, it will become like this once we do some finishing work. Thank you very much.
This is the Shivling we make in our center. I don't think you would have seen something more beautiful than this. You can hold in your hands to see how heavy it is. What we do is, because again we believe in a lot of beauty, so after that we coat it with silver. But as you do Abhishek, after few months and all, the silver coating will gradually fall off. But you know that Parat is a metal which will seep through all the other metals. So today, even if you coat it in any metal, the effect of the Parat will seep through the metal. That is the pran of this very amazing metal. So these are the Parat Shivling we prepare. Now along with the Parat Shivling, we prepare many other items. This is a Parat Gutika. Gutika means beads. And I personally find a lot of effect by wearing them. This is our most popular items. Daily we must be selling about 60 to 70 beads in our center. So this is something which you can just wear like a bracelet and wear it here. All the people who meditate, if you wear even just one bead of Parat, you will come to me and say, ma'am, should I wear a bigger one? Should I wear more? Because you start feeling an intense hunger. I want it more, I want it more. It doesn't cost much, just around 900 rupees. But you will start feeling a lot of hunger. And lot of your, brain, lot of your chitta, or lot of your emotions will start getting neutralized just after wearing. So this is one bracelet. But we believe in variety. It should be infinite. So one is we prepare a small bead. If you say, no man, I don't like big beads, I like small and delicate, so I take small bead. But then men will say, no man, it's so chota for me. Okay, take big bead. Big one. So we prepare a big Parat bead. Then you say, ma'am, I don't like this elastic. Okay, no problem, take in thread. So we put it in thread. All different designs. Then you say, ma'am, this is so boring, only Parat. Okay, no problem, take it in bracelet form. So we'll make a different design for you and we'll give it to you like a bracelet. That okay, you want something beautiful? So you wear Parat and along it with you string crystals, rudraksh. Like this we have many other designs. Our main intention is that you wear it. Design you give it to us, we make it nice. So you make like this. Now you understand that this Parat has lost all its toxicity. You can lick it, nothing will happen. You can dip this in water and drink the water. You can dip it in milk, drink the milk, nothing will happen. It's totally non-toxic. At the same time, as you know that Parat will dissolve all the liquids, right? All the metals. You know that Parat will dissolve all the metals. Here see, we have strung it in silver and shown to you as a proof. You can test it in laboratory. It will come 99% mercury. 1% might be some herb which is left over. But it will come 99% mercury, and can you believe that we have strung it in silver? That is the beauty of the Parat. I can claim that Rudra Center is probably the only company in the world which makes Siddha alchemical power. I did not believe it till I learned the art myself. Because Parat used to be sold since very long in India. Since very long, Parat used to be sold. But I never used to trust that Parat. Somehow I was not attracted to that Parat. How will you know that it is a Siddha Parat? It is written in Parat Samhita that the only Parat which breaks like glass is Siddha Parat. It will break into two pieces, it will not become a powder. Right? When it breaks, it will just break just like glass. And that is the property of a very, very stable, amalgamized Siddha Parat. If you see the Parat which is available in the market, right, it's very powdery. Even if it breaks, some powder pieces will come out. And if you keep that shivling or that item, people are making idols also, if you keep that item in your home, after few days you can see liquid mercury coming out. Isn't it very poisonous? Right, it's very poisonous to have liquid mercury in your altar. And what happens is, The suppliers, they give you a proof that see, this is mercury, you touch gold to it, it is becoming white, you touch silver to it, it is getting destroyed. See, that mercury is very easily available at the chemist. Understand, the property of this is, the gold will not become white, you can make it in silver, we have coated it with silver only, so this is itself is a proof. And when it breaks like two pieces, it doesn't break like powder. So this is the thing. And most amazing property is today if I heat it again at about 343 degrees Celsius, it will again become liquid and I'll again make a parad out of it, so don't worry. Okay? So, then as I said, we make bracelets out of it, but then some people will say, ma'am, I don't like wearing bracelets. Okay? So, what I'll do, I'll say, don't worry, we make a ring out of it. This is very popular, parad ring on our website. This ring works when you wear it on the right hand index finger. It will only work here. This one. The property of it is very similar to one-mukhi Rudraksha. And it is very similar to white Pukhraj. It works exactly like white sapphire. Right? So this you understand. As I told, Rudraksha comes from 1 to 21 mukhi, each working of different chakras. This works like the one mukhi. Then in bracelets also, we make many designs. In malas also, we make many designs. Okay? We also prepare full mala out of it. You say, ma'am, I am not satisfied. Just one bead. मेरा क्या होगा? मेरे को तो चित्त की इतनी शुद्धि चाहिए. लो, पूरी माला. Both will work the same. Because see, this wrist part is connected to all the fingers. So even if you wear like a bracelet or you wear it here, it will work the same. But mind you, you can only wear it on the right hand if you are right-handed. You cannot wear on the left hand. Okay? Then you say, ma'am, okay, I have seen your bracelets, I have seen this mala. What else do you have? I am not very happy and satisfied. I said, don't worry, we have got a pendant. Okay? So, this is a Gutika pendant which you can wear on the neck. But understand one thing, you cannot wear it here. You say, ma'am, मुझे लोगों को नहीं दिखाना है, I want to hide it. You can't, it won't work. It will only work in one way when you wear close to the throat. इसके अलावा it will not work. You have to wear it above the U cavity. Right? You can see this, you can feel this U notch. It can be inside the U notch or above it, but not below it. So you have to wear it close to the throat. But you will enjoy its effects like any. People who are heavy into spirituality, please wear it here and feel the bliss for a few days. You will enjoy it. So that is there. We also prepare pendants. Like some people, they want something attractive. So we have also prepared pendants like this of Parad. But understand, they are more for beauty, because the thing is that if you wear it here, as I said, the effect has to be here. So these are more for beauty. I said don't touch the skin much, because we have put a silver boundary around it. So this is more for some kind of alignment, but the effects will come only with the pendant when you wear it here, or the bracelet you wear it, or the ring you wear it, or the mala you wear it. So like this, we have many designs. We also prepare a bracelet. This is very popular, with two gemstones. We put cat's eye and coral with parad, and this is a very popular bracelet. It gives a lot of stability in life. Then you say, ma'am, I am not very impressed with the design, show me something else. Okay, I will show you one more beautiful design we prepared. Isn't it nice? So like this, we prepared this bracelet. It has got multiple parad beads, and each bead is encircled with silver casing. Right. So it looks very beautiful when you wear it on the wrist. Actually, Rudra, this parad doesn't matter, it's a metal. It's like gold jewelry. It's like silver jewelry. So it doesn't work by resonance. So it's okay if you wear the parad sometime and you give it to someone, no issue. So that part is there. So when you come here, you can see many different designs that we have made of parad. Okay. Then we also make a shivling like this. Only the egg part, and the rest we put it in a brass case. We also make one very popular item, which is a pyramid. We make a pyramid of Parat, which is very effective if you want to correct the Vastu of your house. The pyramid will work in the northeast corner of your house only. Because the northeast corner is the Sahasrahar chakra of the whole house. So if today you are finding constantly some illness in the family or some kind of obstacles which you are not able to identify, you can just keep one Parat shivling and it affects an area of at least 2 kilometers. So you can keep just one Parat shivling in the northeast. It's sold a lot in our place, but you are not able to make it in so much quantity. So many times we go out of stock, but probably you will find it in the gallery. So this is all about Parat. I've already showed you all the different gutika. So these are the different gutika we prepare in different sizes. We also prepare this in a hanging form. The same gutika we also prepare that you can hang it. We make it in a design, we have not shown it here right now, but we make it in a design where you hang this ball in the northeast of your house for purifying vibrations. So you can use this for practice. Now Parat, if you don't silver polish it, it will tarnish very fast. Because you know mercury oxidizes very fast with exposure with air. So today if you don't polish the Parat, it looks like this. This is Parat without polish. This is how it will look. Actually the thing is that it's not darker with time. You can just take a little toothpaste and rub it, it will become shiny like that. So basically this is the natural color of Parat because it is oxidizing with air. But understand that this Siddha Parat will not leave black marks on your skin. It's not going to do. If you take the normal commercial Parat available in the market, when you wear it, your skin and all will become black. It will not do that. But what you should do is, because it tarnishes very fast, every morning you can take a little toothpaste, just cleanse it and wear it. So it will remove all the tarnishing on top. So this is the color. Sometimes if you keep it for a long time, like this is the mala that I showed you. These are all made of Parat. Like there are some people in the Western world, they say I don't want shiny, I like little dull. So for them we prepare like this. Now this is Parat without any coating. It doesn't have any coating, so we prepare it like this with Rudraksha. So the different designs we are preparing Parat. This Parat shivling, this is a shivling without any coating. Okay. This shivling doesn't have any coating. But you can see a little tarnishing happening on it. So you can easily clean it with any type of cleansing material, silver cleansing, and it will become very shiny. But then, even if you cleanse it, how much ever you cleanse it, after 1 hour it will become like this. Because it's a property of Parat. So that's why we silver coat it to look beautiful sometimes. You can silver coat it again, or you can use it without the silver coating. Ultimately, it's Parat only. So you can do that. So anyone has any questions about Parat?
You have to keep it under the putti or the, you can keep it in the grass.
See, it's not really, anything, any ritual that you have to keep it in vibhuti or anything. You can just keep it normal. The way you keep a shivling in your altar, you keep it normally and you do the abhishek. But the more abhishek you do, and you watch the abhishek, it is actually cleansing your own soul. This is what our Hindu religion tells us. Today you can pray to an idol, but you are actually praying to that energy inside you. You are not making some god happy. Right? When you are praying to Lakshmi, it is like cleansing the wealth. The wealth dimension in your life is praying to Lakshmi. Cleansing the knowledge dimension in your life is praying to Saraswati. So you can just pray to the shivling and आपका soul clear होगा, आपकी आत्मा शुद्ध होगी जब आप Parat का पूजन करें. You can wear it, you can keep it in your house, you can do darshan of it, you can do abhishek of it, you can use it in many different ways. Are we clear about this? See, mantras, there is no specific mantra for Parat, but we all know the mantra for Shiva. You can chant Om Namah Shivaya or you may chant Mahamrityunjay.
मेरे पास पारद की माला है, तो मैं जब चैंट करता हूँ तो मेरे ये उंगली थोड़ा ब्लैकिश हो जाती है.
Yeah, I told you because that is commercial parad. It's not this parad.
And when I wear it across my neck, तो पर्टिकुलर एक जगह पर मुझे स्किन में थोड़ा सा एलर्जी जैसा होता है, इन्फेक्शन जैसा होता है.
Yes.
So
Yes, because that is commercial parad and that is harmful for what? It's harmful because it has got liquid parad inside. And if you notice that it can start leaking mercury also after some time. So I will suggest that you dispose that. You just try one gutika from our side. You wear it for 8-9 days and you see the effect. How nice you will feel. You feel generally quite happy. First, I would like to clarify this misunderstanding that you have to test the gemstone. First thing is understand that if a gemstone is worn correctly, there will be no harmful effect. Every single person in the world can wear all the gemstones in the world. Today, if nature has produced fruits, flowers, it has produced vegetables, it has produced gemstones, every single gemstone is for you. But it depends on what you want to use at that time. Right? Today you want to have some help in your crown chakra, you will wear a white sapphire. You want to have some help in your root chakra, you will wear a coral. If you see all the authentic texts on gemstones, they only talk about properties of the gemstones. They will never say you should not wear, you should not wear. The word not is not there in any spiritual dictionary. It's not there in any spiritual dictionary. Problem what happens though, astrologers don't know how to make you wear gemstones. So what they will do, try it. If you are okay with it, kuch harmful nahi hai, you are not going to come to me back for a money back guarantee, please wear it. If they are safeguarding themselves. The real fact is, at Rudra Center, we are making people wear every possible gemstone without using any astrology chart, and the results are there. The results are excellent because we are recommending as per what problem you have in your life. Today, if you have got a stomach problem, I can't give you a brain medicine. I have to identify where are you blocked. I have to identify which chakra, which dimension needs some empowerment. As per that, we will give you the gemstone or the Rudraksh. Or if you need Parad, we will give you Parad. Parad has removed many fears, which have been in the minds of people. Like one of the first customers I remember whom we healed was, he used to do sleepwalking in the night. And there were many times he found himself on the edge of the roof while he was sleepwalking. So his father came to us for that. So he was one of our first customers. After he wore Parad, his disease, he was becoming more conscious of himself. And when he became conscious of himself, he was not sleepwalking.